Мы мерзнем.
We are freezing so much. I can't even tell you how bad it is. The temperature in our flat is 11 or 12 degrees Celsius at best. Right now the temperature in my room, 6 degrees Celsius.
Residents of the Moscow region complained that they are freezing in their own flats. 174 houses in Podolsk were left without heating.
We are freezing. Residents came out with a picket. We burn firewood because it is so cold at home.
At least 20 settlements in Moscow region are left without heating. In response to numerous complaints from residents, the governor said that boiler houses in some towns belonged to private owners and promised them to go to court. People are sure that the main reason for the incident is corruption of officials. Putin also reacted to the incident. He ordered to launch the process of nationalization of the plant in Klimovsk, where the accident occurred. As a result, some houses were heated, and then came another disaster.
This is a radiator on the ground floor by the front door.
A pipe burst in Podolsk. The entrance were flooded with boiling water. The head of the Moscow region is already begging the Kremlin for new billions, this time allegedly for repairs. Meanwhile, the residents of Elektrostal are making fires to warm up.
We have been without heating since the beginning of the season. It's 10 degrees Celsius in our homes. The city is freezing.
The same problems are in other regions of the Federation. In Nakhodka, 88 apartment blocks were left without heat, and in Novosibirsk region, more than 7,000 people are left without electricity. The sanatorium where wounded Russian military personnel are being treated is also freezing.
It's embarrassing. The temperature in the sanatorium where guys stay is 10 degrees Celsius, and volunteers are buying heaters. Wife of a mobilized man. From a post in the Telegram channel, we can explain.
While officials are sitting in their warm houses, we are afraid of freezing to death. That's how residents of Tver region complained to Putin.
We are continued to be killed by the cold. This is some kind of torture and destruction of the population. 100 kilometers from Moscow, we are freezing from the cold. We have no hostilities here, but we live like in besieged Leningrad.
During the months, Russia experienced at least 8 major communal accidents, which affected more than 800 houses. Russians have become accustomed to such crises.
In 2023, there were 4,900 reports of communal accidents in the Russian media. In 2021, there were 2,900 of them. Sergei Stepashin, chairman of the Supervisory Board of the Housing and Utilities Reform Assistance Fund, estimated the wear and tear of the country's communal infrastructure at 60–70% back in the summer of 2021.
The accident in the Moscow region has become the largest in recent times. And as it turned out, those responsible for the accident are from Putin's entourage. Igor Kushnikov, a colonel of the Federal Security Service, is a general director of the Klimovsky cartridge factory where the boiler plant accident occurred. In the 1990s, he was accused of involvement in the capital's organized crime group. Before Kushnikov, the enterprise was managed for a year and a half by Igor Rudyka, a former Alpha fighter and an employee of the Federal Security Service. He regularly appeared among Putin's guards from 2017 to 2019. The Kremlin promised to punish those responsible. Meanwhile, people decided how to organize study process in schools where the temperature inside varies from 13 to 16 degrees Celsius. Some are already switching to distance learning. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Yulia Granovska, UATV News.